Hello everyone.
Hi.
So this week, this is part 2 of our trip through Birmingham, and I have a good rant about the state of everything.
And I have a good rant also, but we did see some beautiful things too. And
we got through it, and upon reflection we're really glad we did it as well. So.
Yeah, we are. So take a look at this.
Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. So we're off now down the Tyne Valley Canal. I'll just reverse back and then turn it around. A couple of guys fishing under the bridge, so I took my time under there, just glide past it in neutral. Little fish jumping all over the shop here. Jumping out of the water. It's funny. Lots of bubbles coming up as well as I drive past. There we go. So yeah, we've got one of these bridges with an island in the middle coming up. I'm not quite sure which side to go on that. I think the left hand side looks more clear to me, so I'll go through there. Lots of power station stuff here. Wow. Lots of it goes into Birmingham. So there we are. Very straight looking affair up the Tyne Valley. Oh, just look how straight this canal is. As far as you can see it though. Looks like it was built by the Romans. Just going over one of many aqueducts along this canal. This is really nice. You can see the motorway just in front of us as well. So we're on pretty well level with that motorway. I think there is an aqueduct over a section of the motorway as well, which would be interesting. See how it goes. So Silver Moz have just come to join me up here.
Hi.
Oh, not that way, we're going the other way. You can see the motorway still in front of us, and another aqueduct. And this narrow bit here, I don't know what this bit's for. It used to be a stop lock or something, looking by the shape of the concrete. Yeah. They probably charged a toll or something for going over the aqueduct many years ago.
It's quite nice, this canal though.
It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've liked it. It's very straight. Looks like I said on the film earlier. It looks like the Romans built it. So here we go. We've got an aqueduct here, which if I just push it back on, you can see down there. This is an aqueduct which goes over the motorway. This one. So it's going to be quite a long aqueduct. I'll see what kind of footage I can get from it. There's Sylv, by the way. Hello, Sylv.
Hi. Good morning.
And there's Moz down here. Very busy. He's got his coat on today. Yeah? And I'll just get into here. Hopefully I'm not clunking too hard. Oh, I'm going to clunk a bit. No, I didn't. Right. And here we go. Onto the aqueduct.
Oh, it's beautiful. Very strange, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that.
Wow. It's all going on.
Eh?
All those mad people.
I know, look at that queue. Hey Julie, look at that queue.
Look at that. Just look at that queue. God, we used to be like that a couple of years ago, Mick.
All them people that have got to get somewhere and all that stuff. It's got to get somewhere. But, yeah, there we have it, look. Bridge over the motorway. At 2 miles an hour on our motorboat home.
That's amazing.
Isn't it? There behind us, look. All coming in the other way, all queuing up, look. Alright. And in the background there's Birmingham, look. All the high-rise buildings of Birmingham. Well, that's where we're heading back towards. Back down to Grand Union eventually, to Perry Bar. Yeah, so there you go. We'll be going to do Spagetti Junction as well later. So I'll get some film of that when we do it. Anyway, there you go. Back to the canal, and away we go. So we're just going past the junction to the Rushall Canal. Cat's Hill Junction. So we're not going up there this time. If we'd have gone up and round, we'd have come out of there and joined this. But we're going to follow the Tyne Valley Canal now down to Perry Bar under Spagetti Junction. What's it say on the rest of this sign? Tyne Valley Junction back there, yep, that's correct. And Salford Junction, which is where we're going to, in front of us. Right there. Onlooker on the bridge. So we are, look, we're just going over, we're on a massive cutting here. There's the height of these bridges. There's this road bridge just in front of us, behind that footbridge. So yeah, don't look over the edge of that if you're scared of heights, do you? Just arriving at the top of Perry Bar Locks. There's some services here, so I'll see what's there. And going to moor up here for a bit on the lock landing, I think. We've not seen another boat all day, so we're scared it's going to be in the way. Moor up for a bit, and then maybe give it an hour's rest, and then down the locks, I think, this afternoon. Herons, there's a heron in front of us, and there's seen 4 squirrels, and all sorts going on out there. The nature point of view. Yeah, looks like a nice place. So, just moor the boat up for an hour or so. That'll do. So it's Friday morning, halfway down the Perry Bar flight. God, yesterday was a mission, but we were absolutely exhausted after it. 3 times down the weed hatch, and the locks were stiff and stuck and God knows what. So the pair of us were just fit for bed by the time we finished yesterday. Fit for now else. So but anyway, we've had a good night's sleep. Got the M6 just behind us, as you can hear rattling away there. And onwards now, down the rest of the Perry Bar flight, and then down to meet the Grand Union again, and that's where we tend to moor up. So fingers crossed, the locks will be easier now. They seem to be getting easier as we were coming down, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. It's a bit early, it's 8 o'clock now, so we got up at 6:30 and been tootling around, and now it's time to go. Engine's on, warming up, and Syl's got her windlass out, and yeah, we're ready to go. So catch you on the way. So here we go, just driven to the first lock, and I'm down the weed hatch again already. Got absolutely no drive or steering forwards, so it's something's wrapped around me prop again. So let's go down and have a look, eh? So what I have to do, look, if I push down a bit here, will it go down? Oh, my face tracking. So I'll get away from that. Hold on. It's tracking my face. Will it track my face far enough down? Will it? Ah, well. So if I go down into the engine, look, I'll just take the thing off. I have to lift up this bay here, and then when I'm in there, I have to take the cover off the weed hatch and see what's around the prop. I've got some pod gloves for doing it, and then I don't know so I'll get this up. Oh God. Right, go up now. So there you go. Look, I don't know if you can see that down there. Just lifted that hatch up. Underneath here is the weed hatch. So get me pond gloves, which I'll keep handily on top of the weed hatch here. So I do have to take this one out, this box of tools, and undo this screw. I don't know if you can see that, but if you undo that screw, then this is the clamp bar which holds it down, keeps it watertight. So I take that off, and then I can get that right at its bung itself. It's a big heavy metal thing like this, look. See that? Goes down the hole. And then I can get my pond gloves on. I just get one on generally, which is the right hand one. And stick that on. Stick my hand in the water then, and it doesn't get minging. And I can also keep my coat on, which means I don't get freezing and all. So here we go. So I'll go down here, get my feet down this way. There's not much room for my big feet down at the end of the engine bay. It's where it gets narrow. But here we go. Let's have a look. What's wrong with prop today? Well, there's something there. There's a bit of cloth to start with. That's got a big wrap around it. Let's see if I can find the end of it or something. Oh. Right, some copper wire. It's not going to be easy to get off, is it? Something full of copper wire. Fun and games for today. So I've got it out. This is probably one of the worst things you could possibly have wrapped around your propeller. Is a big ball of copper wire like this. Look, it's absolutely rank, and it picks a load of other stuff like old socks and stuff like that because it's flying around in the water as well. So it's just took me ages to get that out. So
This is only lot one.
I've only done 100 yards. So hopefully the rest will be a bit more. I'll be a bit more lucky on the rest, but I doubt it at this point. But I have to hold my hand up because the sun is absolutely straight in my eyes, very low. So yeah, if I didn't know better, I would say that the CRT aren't particularly bothered about the BCN, and obviously the people at Birmingham as well are to blame for throwing the crap in the first place. But the state of this stretch down Perry Bar Locks is a disgrace, and I can only think that the CRT will be happy if it closed down because it's one less thing for them to worry about. So if you don't use it, you lose it. But if you don't look after it, which is their job, you're going to lose it as well. And I can understand why the massive parts of the BCN are not used hardly at all. It's because they're absolutely full of crap and just not looked after. The locks don't work. There's things wrapped around your prop every couple of miles, you know, and it's just not right. It's not what you pay a licence fee for, really, is it? So come on, CRT, sort it out, or give it up and tell it, and just be honest and say you really can't be bothered looking after the canal network and the boaters on it, and just give it up and let somebody else bloody do it who is interested. And that's my rant over for today. Thank you. So yeah, it's another point. So we've just emptied this lock. Look at the state of it. Look at that for leakage on here. It's absolutely ridiculous and pathetic. You know? Get a bloody grip and get it looked after, or else it's going to fall to bits, and the UK is going to lose one of its bloody best heritages that it's got. People love the canals worldwide, and it's going to rack and ruin under the watch of the CRT, and it's about time it stopped. Well, I've calmed down a bit now. Oh, it does make me angry though. You know, it is such a beautiful heritage that we've got here. It's 300 years old. It needs looking after, and we can make excuses that they haven't got the resources and stuff like that, but the state of this is not acceptable to any boater who pays his licence fee. I mean, this is, you know, last year before, I paid nearly £3,000 to have the bottom of my boat two-packed, and the base plate it was just the base plate, and about £2,500 for the base plate, and £2,500 for the sides. Well, I might as well have not bothered, because this has just scratched the crap out of it by hitting debris. I was talking to a CRT guy up by Riders Green, Lock Flight, and there's been 5 murders there this year, which isn't the CRT's fault, obviously, but the point is one of the pounds we were in, they drained it, and they saw 7 shopping trolleys in there, and the police wouldn't let them remove them while they were drained, or the CRT wouldn't, because it was a crime scene. They just filled it up again. So they drained the pound, saw all these shopping trolleys and debris in there, and they just fill it up again, and we have to suffer the consequences. And that was, you know, under this footbridge was really sort of try and pick a way through that did the least damage to your boat, you know. And it was, it's just not on, is it? You know, they know they're there, they should be getting them out. And yeah, maybe if they look nicer, people will look after them better as well. Who knows? But obviously, it's not their fault that a massive ball of copper wire was thrown in the canal. It's their fault that gate is in the state it's in, and it's their fault that you know, the top block, it was disgusting up there. You know, and there's rubbish bags and whatnot, and God knows what. People should be doing. People should be out in little boats and you know, with those with a barge or whatever, a little barge or skip, floating skip, and cleaning it up. It should be part and parcel of looking after it. But it obviously isn't. And now saying we've got no money. Well, you know, that needs sorting as well, doesn't it? You know, that's not our fault as boaters. So England and Wales and, you know, Great Britain should get it, or United Kingdom, should I say. Or is it Great Britain? England, because they can't really count Scotland because they're not connected. But we should get it sorted. You know, this needs looking after. So look after it.
Hi all. I know Mick's probably said plenty. I think Perry Bar and these locks are really, really pretty. There's so much going on in the area. I am absolutely appalled with the state of these canals and the locks. The health and safety on the locks are shocking. I've fallen over twice in holes by the side of the lock, and I just feel Mick's gone through so much unnecessary thing. We've broken a fender line on the front. The boat is covered in this green broccoli stuff. All I'd like to say is CRT sort it out, and Perry Bar should be renamed Very Under Par at the moment. And there is a pub called the Digger Inn at the bottom of Perry Bar locks, and I think they should get the digger in and sort all this rubbish out in the canal. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Wonderful wildlife, wonderful trees, and to say I'm annoyed at the moment is an understatement. We both worked really hard the last 2 days to get through this, and you know, I think people should use it, or we're going to lose it. We're going to lose it. You're going to have to make the effort to come and do this and put complaints into the CRT.
I think another point is the water is absolutely gin clear.
Yeah.
So it'd be easy to see the rubbish. It's not like a cloudy canal like the Grand Union where you can't see what's down there and you're just dredging blind. It's absolutely crystal clear. So you don't have to drive along. I'm just going over the tyre now, for instance. Yeah, you can see exactly, even under the bridges, you can see exactly what's in the water.
There's this awful pond, what did you call it? Pondweed, is it?
Pondweed and blanket weed.
Yeah, blanket weed, that's it. And
I think some people call it duckweed.
yeah, and
it's like a small version of pennywort as well growing.
You know, we've seen this little, quite thin heron. He's followed us all the way down the locks the last 2 days, and he's looking desperately in the water for something to eat, and he can't even see through this blanket weed. Moz has tried to walk on it, God knows how many times, when we took him out for a walk.
And we should be going forward, but we're clearly not. But
Yeah, as I said, sorry, I know we're all over the place about it, but this is a beautiful place, a beautiful, beautiful place. I mean, it could be done like something like Hawkesbury Junction, where Boneshill is quite how am I going to say it? urban area, and it's done fantastic it is. And this could be the same. There's a football stadium here, there's a beautiful village here, and overnight we heard nobody, did we? No trouble at all. Right, I'm going to leave it now.
So just going under the M6 bridge here where the water's clear because of lack of sunlight. Just trying to get a big wad of an island really, or a wad of weed off the front of the boat by reversing back, which I seem to have managed okay. I'm going to try and go around the side of that now, and hopefully it'll pull off to that side, and then back down the weed hatch. Managed about 300 yards that time, which is good going for there. There we go, look, we've got Silver on the tiller. Sun in their face.
Oh, it's gorgeous day, gorgeous day. And looking at all the positives of today, Mick's just in a big pike.
I did. It was good. It was a good meter.
Yeah.
Swimming around, didn't catch him, but the water here is so clear. It's like cruising on the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
And you can.
Gorgeous.
It doesn't matter how deep the canal gets. You can see to the bottom of it. It's that clear. Where there's no where it's not covered in blanket weed, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was really nice to see this big pike swimming around. I don't know what he's finding to eat though, because I've not seen any small bait fish around. But he wasn't looking hungry. So he must do all right.
Maybe that's why there's no meat.
Well, he'll travel, pike travel a good few miles up and down anyway.
So, I mean, I know we've both had a rant and everything. What I will say, it is so pretty here. It is so pretty. And it nearly makes you cry because of the situation this is in. But yesterday, I had a lovely thing happen. I was walking up to a lock, didn't have my phone, obviously, so I couldn't take a bloody photo. But there was a heron sat on the lock, the first lock gate, and there was a squirrel running along the underneath lock gate and the underneath panel that you walk across, and then on the next lock there was a squirrel sat on the top, and I was just like, where on earth in the world would you see all that in one thing? And I just thought, where's my phone? And
actually quite in the middle of a city as well, you know, pretty well up.
It's just lovely. It's just lovely, and we think, if this was done up and made to be a little bit of a tourist attraction, because it could quite easily be, it's so beautiful, it'd be really good for local businesses as well. And I just think it's very sad. It's very sad.
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? People say, you know, use it or lose it, but when using it is as trialsome as this has been, you can understand why people don't. You know, you risk damaging your boat, and you know,
we have damaged the boat.
We haven't done serious damage to it, but it's certainly damaged it. It's scratched the underneath for running aground on stuff that's in there. And the sides get, you know,
the lock gates wouldn't open properly.
Yeah, so you know, it does do damage to your boat. So you can understand why people want to avoid it.
And one of the hanging fenders at the front ripped off.
One of the rope fenders, but they're pretty vulnerable to that anyway. I can soon fix that. It's not a problem.
I know, but why should you have to? And then we're going to have to give it a good clean because it's covered in this broccoli-like stuff.
Well, that's pondweed, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never eaten broccoli for a while anyway.
Anyway, so the sun's shining on us now.
Yeah, and we're in a happier mood.
And we're bimbling along and going to wait till we get now to 2 more locks on the Perry-Bar flight, which are a way away. And then on to the Grand Union, where things will be a lot clearer.
Yeah. But as I said, I will do it again.
Except the water, that won't be a lot clearer.
Yeah, but I suggest people use it, and we will definitely do it again because it would be sad to see this go.
Yeah. Want to do the rest of the Walsall Canal and the Russell Canal as well. And I appreciate that they're probably about the same as this, but get them done. You know, it's got to be done. So we were on the junction of the Tame Valley Canal and the Walsall Canal, and again there, you know, CRT. I'm not going to knock at all the guys on the ground at CRT because you know you phone up customer services and they're really helpful. You phone up. You get the guys, you know, you meet them at the locks, and they come quick and to help you if a lock's broken, and they're always really friendly and always do a great job. But the actual management of it is where my gripe is and what my rant's about, because it's falling to bits around their ears, and everybody knows it, including the wonderful people you meet on the ground. So Yeah, it's very sad. We got to the facilities there at the junction of Tame Valley and Rush and the Walsall Canal, and we tried to do a pump out there, and the pump out machine was broken. It was obviously leaking somewhere in the house, in the facilities house, where the pump was situated, because after using it, it stank in there of toilet tank. So yeah, a guy came out, looked at it. Couldn't get into the box because somebody had damaged the lock in the past, so he couldn't get into it. So I was putting over 20 quid on, which they refund me, so that's not a problem. But and then he saw what happened, but then he can't do anything because it's a contractor again, you know. So they're waiting for the. So I saw there was a notification came out that he's broken, but yeah, just waiting now for the contractors to come and fix it. But how many people use it up there? Like I say, it's really nice weather at the moment, and we haven't seen hardly another boat all the time we've been out. But anyway, that's get up here and use it if you're a boater. So just driving out of the bottom lock of Perry Bar now. Glad they're over. So Sylv, definitely. And I'll pick her up after this one. Just gonna have a well-deserved rest. I don't know what you're bashing into there. Side of the boat, God knows. nothing above the waterline anyway. Unfortunately, that's been the way it's been all the way down. But anyway, we're behind us now for this year anyway. So I'll pick Sylv up here and see where we get to. So here we go, weed hatch yet again. But we're at the bottom of Perry Bar locks now. So hopefully, after I've cleared it this time, we'll have a better run. Let's see. So we're just going to Spagetti Junction now, which is definitely worth a look at. So underneath Spagetti Junction by boat, I'll just give Sylv a beep on the. It's got an internal beeper on this, so she knows to have a look. And I'll film this because I think it'll be quite interesting. Hello, Spagetti Junction.
I was just having a wee.
Alright. That's on film.
Hey?
That's on film.
Oh.
But if that's your excuse.
Yeah, I was having a wee.
Yeah, okay.
And it's better to do it in there than out there.
So here you go, look, Spagetti Junction in front of us. See all the cars whizzing around up there.
Different canal now, isn't it?
Yeah, and we'll go under here. It's at about 2 miles an hour. It's be quite funny, really. Oh, the water's gone clear again now. There you go. It's just been that spot that was all clouded up then for some reason.
What a lovely day.
Prop's clear again now, which is good news.
Yeah.
There's a load of cloth and stuff around it again. Oh look, there's a train going in front of us as well there. So you've got trains, you've got boats underneath, trains and cars and lorries and everything on top. Look, I think that's a footbridge as well for the first one. So there's every kind of bridge you could possibly imagine.
All we need is a plane to fly over.
In front of us now. Yeah, well that wouldn't be on a bridge, would it?
No, but I mean it.
So a nice old canal bridge up there, footbridge, right in front of us, where the towpath swap sides. So it's a turnover bridge kind of thing. Behind that looks like a footbridge, in the black one. Then up on stilts you've got motorways, dual carriageways and junction sort of turn-offs and things. All makes up Spagetti Junction. And our biggest worry is an overhanging branch up here. But it's looking alright. I think that'll be fine. Still we'll have to duck, I think.
After the worries we've had this morning.
Here we go, into it then.
Oh.
Into and through Spagetti Junction, look. Wow. I'm surprised they built that pillar right in the canal. I'm surprised that was necessary. But there you go. I suppose we can still get through, so it's alright. And no wide beams up here anyhow.
No boats up here.
There's no boats up here, no, there's nothing. There's not even a canoe. Just us.
I'm starting to get paranoid.
In our silliness.
Out with us.
Maybe we were just foolish to even attempt it. So,
No, I'm glad we've done it now. I'm glad we've done it then.
I'm having a look for fish under here, see if there are any. Like I say, to see that big pike majestically curving its way through the water in that clear water this morning was quite a treat actually.
Can you imagine doing that footpath from it all underneath the...
I know.
That would be quite amusing. Well, not amusing, but quite interesting.
There's all that land there, look.
Yeah.
You could have that as a park-up place for camper vans. People doing van life.
Vans would do it, you know.
Yeah, they would. If you're in Birmingham, you need a park-up.
It's not that noisy, is it?
No, we were by the M6 last night, and you hear a little bit of a sish from it, you know, but it was all right. Slept like a log. Yeah.
Well, mind you, we had a bad day yesterday. I think we'll be sleeping like a log today.
Well, no, we didn't have a bad day. It was a hard day, but it wasn't a bad day.
All right, that's what I meant.
Yeah, there's a difference, isn't there? We were absolutely shattered last night, and today and this morning doesn't help particularly either on the shatteredness. But as Sil said, I'm glad we've done it because you should do these things and you should moan about it as well when it's not right, you know, because they should be kept. It shouldn't be a downward spiral where people aren't doing it because people aren't using these canals because they're in a bad condition, and the CRT are saying they're not going to fix them because nobody uses them, you know. So
back to last night, how tired we were. Usually we sort of share everything. And we were laying on the sofa last night at 8:30, saying we've got to go to bed in a minute, didn't we?
yeah.
And then we both were having a sort of semi-argument when we were too tired. Who's going to take the dog out for his last walk? And he was going, will you do it? And I was going, oh, all right then. But we usually take him out about 11, but we were in bed by 8:30.
Yeah, well, but it was all right. It was all right for the night. Didn't bother us either in the night. Didn't get on the bed because he quite often does, and he takes a while for bed.
Oh God, you know.
Yeah.
But then, having said that, we were up at 6ish, weren't we? So.
Yeah. Right, so here we are. Look, right under the thick of Spagetti Junction now, motorway above our head.
This is lovely.
Yeah. Footpath and cycleway. Look, going through the canal. Just goes to show you that this is like a nature trail right under the Spagetti Junction. Incredible. Yeah, fella.
Being at Alton Towers.
It's a nice place to cruise through. I don't know. I want to stay here.
No, I'll give you that.
I can see lots of fish in here. Oop. Loads of little fish. That's where they all live then, down here. Thousands of them. Looks like another bit of HS2 works, I would say. Coming on here. Nothing else this big going on, is there? Well, they've cut the canal out. Look, they've put this steel edge in because kept us afloat. Glad about that. They're going to backfill behind. I don't know what they're doing behind there. Big hole though. Big hole. and that's obviously going to be a bridge coming over them. Wow. There we have it. The old road bridge. So we just had a little pause at Garrison Bottom Lock here, and I went for a little lure around. Didn't do any good at the lock, but the bridge just behind me, and caught a little jack pike. And Sylvia said that she wanted, next time I catch a little pike, she wanted to have a go at handling it and that. So brought it back to the boat, which is only 20 yards or something. And yeah, so she held it while I unhooked it and gave it a release. And yeah, there you go. It all worked well. So she's had her hands on the pike, and I caught one. So we're both very happy at the moment. That was a good. After a pretty rubbish experience down the Perry Bar locks, it's nice to have a bit of a nice thing up like that. So there you go. After all those fun and games, I think we'll leave it there this week. So I hope you enjoyed. We certainly enjoyed making it, and yeah, parts of it were more of an experience than fun, I would say. But yeah, it was good to have it on film, and we certainly didn't want to leave it out. Show you the lot. And so if you liked it and you got this far, well done. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. It helps the channel, and it makes us feel good too. So we'll see you next time. Bye bye.